First opened back in 2010, we're on the air from Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Chicago Cubs and the Minnesota Twins. Nelson Cruz looks to gain ground in the race for an AL batting title right after this. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So stepping in is Javier Bryant. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. 1 out, nobody on. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 26 home runs and an even 70 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Kepler is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Trevor Williams will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5. which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Bodie ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is the station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Double serve.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Grounder down the line at third. Bryant's got it. One there on DeRosa, and it's a double play. Side retired. And inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
1-1.
Now the pitch.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Maeda has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Nelson Cruz now. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And you always look up and down the roster for guys who could put the team on their back at any given moment. This guy has done it for months at a time right here, and it shows. Fighting for a batting title, not only being the veteran presence in the lineup, but also being that veteran presence in the clubhouse.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Batting fifth.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate.
Jake.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Jorge Polanco. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0. is in there for strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272, 14 homers, 53 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Batting ninth.
Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Looking to minimize the damage here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
1 strike.
Gets the sign. The 2-1. Popped him up. Bodie waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. We play 2. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Strike called. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cave is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. 1-2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So next to bat will be David Bodie. And now the first pitch. Contreras leads off first with 1 away. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward.
Jason.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit towards center. Buxton finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We play 2.5. It's now 2-1 Chicago.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Entering the day, they are at the top of the league in both on-base percentage and batting average. Talking with a few coaches during BP, they said that while the organization certainly stresses the need for a patient approach, it's been the players that have done an excellent job executing the plan. It's one thing to have talent, it's a whole other thing to have a group of really good hitters that are selfless enough to keep the success of the team in mind when they're at the plate. Clearly, there are a lot of tough outs in this lineup, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias. As he sends it on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, third baseman, Donaldson.
The next twin up, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on the way.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 2-1. Now into the box, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Chris.
First pitch on the way. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now the payoff pitch home. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 3-2 one more time. Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And that one yanked just foul. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a slider that misses below the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Jake Hayward. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Kepler.
To the plate now, Max Kepler. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. An even 20 home runs and 63 runs batted in. Now here's the pitch. 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He singled in his first AB. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at ball one. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Happ at second, Peterson at first with no outs. High in the air down the right field line. Ready with the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
At the plate, David Bodie, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Here's a pop-up now. Kepler has a play, 1 out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Here's Javier Baez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the belt, kicks and deals. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Jason Hayward, as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
the catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
And now in the box, Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Our score remains 2-1. Joan Duran takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So now into the box is Chris Bryant. He grounded out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Joey Gallo now. First offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball down and away.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Bullet back up the middle. Buxton is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball one,
Low
no
scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. That's inside. 2-0. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Cubs lead it 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fastball well outside. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two 2 count. Here it comes. Weakly hit towards first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Up next, Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And now pitch on the way. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. One and two. Here it comes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate now, Jock Peterson, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back the center fielder, and it's gone. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson, number 22 on the year, and with it the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next, it'll be Wilson Contreras. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. David Bodie is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Striding in is Jake Cave. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 1-2 pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Contreras is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Minnesota, the first baseman, Max Kepler.
Now at the plate is Max Kepler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1. One and one. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Contreras over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 out, nobody on. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Rizzo over to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Score holds. It's 3-1.
like Vegas in the sun. Ain't no quitting till I'm.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A ball and no strikes, here it is. Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jason Hayward.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Jason Hayward. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now the 1-0. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Bryant.
Next to stand in is Chris Bryant. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. Off and running is Hayward. Down the left field line and deep. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box, Joey Gallo, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Twins 1. Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chicago, number 50.
And now here is Byron Buxton. Flew out last time up.
For the Twins, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First pitch coming. Here it is, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he takes a called strike one.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Bryant is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Set to start the 9th in this one. And next, the dangerous power threat, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First pitch on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And now the first pitch. Jock Peterson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Craig Kimbrell is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to hit will be Luis Arraez.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season. And he's blown several saves up to this point.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Kimbrell is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Up next for Minnesota, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping in once again is Josh Donaldson. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fouled away. The 1-1. hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 0 for 5. He's set and the pitch.
Nope. Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Kimbrell pauses. 1-1 pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Trevor Williams earned his 9th win of the year. Craig Kimbrell hammers down the save, his 34th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38.